recognize it. Knock on the door.
What, sir?
Pay attention! Knock on the door, I say.
Which door, sir?
Why, Hortensio's door.
Which door is that?
I'll show you, you fool!
Help, help, my master's mad!
Now, knock when I bid, you villain! How now? What's the matter? What is my good friend Petruchio? Hortensio, how are you? Petruchio, tell me what happy wind blows you to Padua from old Verona. Well, Hortensio, my father died recently and left me pretty well off. So I decided it was time I got married and settled down. But first, I've come abroad to see the world.
Well, I'm glad to see you. You haven't changed a bit. No, sir, he sure has not.
Be gone or else be quiet. Hortensio, do you know of any marriageable women with large dowries? I've come to Padua to get a wealthy wife.
No, I don't. Well, yes, I know such a female, and I promise you she is rich, very rich. But you are too much my friend, and I will not wish her upon you.
Hortensio, between friends, few words suffice. And therefore, if you know a woman rich enough to be Petruchio's wife, be she as old as sin or as ugly as Methuselah, I don't care. I'll marry her, if she's rich enough.
'Tis true, sir. He tells you flatly what his mind is. Give him gold enough and marry him to a woman without tooth in her head. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters to him but money.
But, oh, all right, however, I must go with you, for I'm in love with Baptista's youngest daughter, beautiful Bianca, and he withholds her from me and other suitors till Catherine the Cursed has got a husband.
Catherine the Cursed! That's a tale for a maid.
Now, my friend, will you do me a favor? Will you take me disguised in silver robes to old Baptista as a music teacher? I'll instruct Bianca in music, and I may have lore and leisure by this device to secretly court her at my pleasure.
Here's knavery. See how the young folks put their heads together to fool the old folks.
Very well. Make haste and disguise yourself.
Master, look about you. What goes here?
Oh, very well. Quiet, Grumio. It's the rifle of my love. Petruchio, let's stand by a while.
The Manola. To find it, I promised to look for her father. But by good fortune, I found this young, scholar. He's well read in, poetry and other books. Good ones, I'm sure.
I have also found a fine musician to instruct fair Bianca, who is beloved of me.
Beloved of me, and that my deed shall prove.
Quiet, Grumio. 'Tis now no time to argue. I tell you wonderful news. Here's a gentleman who I met by a chance who will undertake to woo cursed Catherine. And marry her if her dowry pleases him.
That's wonderful if he'll do it. Have you told him all her faults?
Yes, I know she's a shrew, and if that be all, masters, I fear no harm.
No, friend. Where are you from?
Born in Verona, old Antonio's son. My father dead, my fortune lives for me. I do hope to see good days and long to see.
Oh, such a life, such a wife. We're strange, but if you have the stomach for it, you shall have my assistance. But will you woo this wild, tired woman on all masters and all fall away? Was ever man so beaten? Was ever man so weary? I'm sent before to make a fire, for my master and mistress are coming after to warm themselves. Who? Curtis!
Who is it that calls so coldly?
A piece of ice, a fire, good Curtis.
Is my master and his wife coming? Or is she a shrew as reported?
She was good, Curtis, before this frost. But wilt thou knowest, winter tames man, woman, and beast. But wilt thou, I am sent before to make a fire. Or shall I tell on you to our new mistress, whose hand you soon be feeling for being slow?
Please, Grumio, tell me how goes the world.
A cold world, Curtis, therefore fire. Do your duty, for my master and mistress are almost frozen to death.
There's fire ready, and therefore, good Curtis, Grumio the news.
I've caught a cold. Chirp! Where's the cook? Is supper ready? The house clean? The carpet swept? The carpet's laid? And everything in order?
All ready, and therefore I pray for the news.
First, no, my horse is tired. My master and mistress have fallen out.
How?
Out of their saddles into the dirt. Thereby hangs a tail. Length I hear. Now I begin. We came down a steep hill. My master riding behind my mistress.
Both on one horse?
What's that to you? Have you not interrupted me, you would have heard how her horse fell, and she under her horse. You would have heard in how muddy place she fell, how he left her there with the horse upon her, how he beat me because her horse stumbled, how she waded through the dirt to pull him off me, how he yelled at me, how I cried, how the horses ran away, how the bridle was burst, and many things which now you'll never know.
By all this, he's more of a shrew than she is.
And that you'll find out when he comes home. But when I talk of this, call forth Nathaniel, Joseph, Nicholas, Philip, Sugarsell, Walter, and the rest. Let their heads be slickly combed. Are they all ready?
They are.
Call them forth.
Do you hear? Ho! Here, sir. Here, sir. Welcome home.
Now, my lads, is all ready and all things neat?
All is ready. How near is our master?
Just outside by now. Silence! I hear him.
Where be these knaves? What, no man at the door to hold my stirrup? Nor to take my horse? Where is Nathaniel? Where is Gregory? Philip!
Here, sir. Here, sir. Here, sir. Here, sir. Here, sir.
Here, sir.
Here, sir! Here, sir! Here, sir! Here, sir! You logger-headed knave! What? No attendance? No regard? No duty? Where is the fool I sent before?
Here, sir. As foolish as it was before.
You peasant! Did I not tell you to meet me in the park and to bring along these knaves? Go, knaves, go! Fetch me my supper!
Did he marry me to starve me? Beggars that come to my father's door get more to eat. But I, who never needed it, no, nor never knew how, am starved for meat, giddy for lack of sleep. And which spites me more than all these wants is that he does it under the name of perfect love. Good Gremio, give me something to eat. I care not what it is, as long as it's food. Let's say it to a pig's feet. 'Tis passing good, please let me have it. I fear it will not agree with you. What say you to a fat tripe finely broiled? Fetch me some, good Gremio. I cannot tell. I fear it's not fresh. What say to a piece of beef and mustard? A dish I love to feed upon. Aye, but the mustard is a little too hot. Why then the beef? And forget the mustard. Nay, then I will not. You'll have the mustard, else you get no beef of Gremio. Then both, or one, or anything. Why then, the mustard without the beef? Out of here, you villain! You're only torment to me, the whole pack of you. You feed my appetite, but you won't feed me! Get out of here!
How fares my Kate? Aren't you feeling well? Mistress, no cheer?
I feel terrible.
Pluck up thy spirits. Look carefully upon me. Here, love, look what I've brought you. I prepared this meat myself. I am sure, sweet Kate, this kindness merits thanks. What? No thanks? Why then you don't like it? Here, take away this dish.
No, please leave it.
The poorest service is repaid with thanks, and so shall mine before you have any food.
I thank you.
Eat it all up, Hortensio, if thou be a true friend. I hope it makes you feel better.
fashion, and gentlewomen wear such as these.
When you are gentle, you shall have one too. And not till then. That'll not be sound.
Why, sir, I trust I may have permission to speak, and speak I will. I am no child. I'll speak my mind, and if you cannot stand it, best you stop your ears.
What thou sayest is true. 'Tis a paltry cap, a bauble, a silken pie. I love thee well, but
Love me or love me not. I like the cap, and it I will have, or I will have none.
thy gown, yes, tailor, let's see the gown. Oh, mercy, what stuff is here? Is this a sleeve? 'Tis a cannon!
I see she is likely to have neither cap nor gown.
You bid me make the journey to fashion then.
So I did, but I remember, I did not bid you to mar it to the time.
Why, it is beautiful.
So I did. 'Tis true, he means to make a fool of thee.
Your worship.
Oh, monstrous arrogance, you lie! Away with this rag, I'll tell you, you ruined her gown!
Your worship is deceived. The gown is made just as Romeo gave order it should.
I gave you no order. I gave you the stuff.
How did you desire it should be made?
With a needle and thread.
Did you desire it should be cut?
Well, sir, in brief, the gown is not for me!
You are in the right. 'Tis for my mistress.
Go, take it away! Hortensio, see that the tailor is paid. Go, take it away! Be gone and say no more! Tailor, I'll pay you tomorrow for the gown. Take no unkindly hastiness of his word. Away, I say! Well, come, my Kate. We'll go to your father, even in these honest, plain clothes. And 'tis the mind that makes the body rich. If you're ashamed, you can say it's my fault, and therefore frolic. We'll go at once to feast and sport us at your father's house. Call my men and let us be off. Let's see, I think 'tis now about 7 o'clock, and we'll be there by dinner time.
I assure you, 'tis almost 2, and 'twill be supper time before we get there.
It will be 7, or I won't go. I will not go today nor tomorrow, unless it is what o'clock I say it is.